Welcome to NFL Talk. We've got a game this week.
Oh, yeah.
That's more than just a game. The Carolina Panthers heading to Germany to face the New York Giants.
Germany, huh?
Yeah, there are layers to this one, folks. Personal connections, career crossroads. You're in for a treat.
You're absolutely right. It's not just about the win-loss column here. You know, we've got storylines that could impact the rest of the season, maybe even careers playing out on that field in Germany.
Okay, let's unpack this. Starting with the Panthers.
Yeah.
Bryce Young, their #1 draft pick.
Oh, yeah.
Benched early on, then wins last week, and keeps the starting job.
Oh, yeah.
Talk about a pressure cooker for a young quarterback.
Oh, it's a roller coaster, isn't it? And this game against the Giants is pivotal. The Giants have had their own struggles, but this is a chance for Young to show the Panthers made the right call, a strong performance in Germany, and suddenly the narrative shifts from doubt to potential.
But a shaky performance,
Oui.
and those doubts come roaring back. High stakes for sure. And speaking of high stakes, let's flip to the other side. Daniel Jones, the Giants quarterback, is facing his hometown team. Grew up a Panthers fan in Charlotte. Now he's leading the charge against them. Wow. What's fascinating here is the psychological aspect.
Yeah.
Is it extra motivation for Jones, or is it added pressure? Does he play with something to prove, or does the emotion get in the way? It'll be interesting to watch how he handles it.
Definitely adds another layer to the game. And we can't talk about layers without mentioning Brian Burns, traded to the Giants in the offseason after contract talks with the Panthers fell apart. Now he's facing his former team, and he's been a force for the Giants defense.
This is where it gets really interesting. Burns has been dominant for the Giants, and, you know, he wants to show the Panthers what they're missing.
Right.
But does that fire him up, or does it make him try to do too much?
That's the question, isn't it? Revenge games can go either way.
Yeah.
Now, not everyone on that field is looking for revenge. Some are looking for a homecoming. Jacob Johnson, Giants fullback, is from Stuttgart, Germany. Oh, wow.
This game is a homecoming for him. It's bringing a crowd 52 friends and family.
52 people. Imagine the emotions there playing in front of your hometown crowd in a sport that's become increasingly popular in Germany.
Yeah.
This is more than just a game for Johnson. It's a moment he'll never forget.
Absolutely. And while Johnson is enjoying a homecoming, the Panthers are hoping to see the debut of another player, rookie running back Jonathan Brooks. He's finally recovered from an ACL tear and could add a whole new dimension to their offense.
Brooks is an explosive player. If he's back to form, his speed could change the way the Panthers attack. The question is, how much playing time will he get? Is this a get his feet wet situation, or do they unleash him?
Good question. And speaking of questions, the Panthers' wide receiver situation is a bit of a puzzle right now. They've traded away some key players, leaving them thin at the position.
This is a major point. They'll need to get creative offensively.
Oh.
We might see more reliance on the tight ends, maybe some trick plays. It puts a lot of pressure on their remaining receivers to step up, and it gives the Giants' defense something to exploit.
Right, they'll be looking to capitalize on that weakness. And let's not forget the historical context here. The Giants have a perfect 3-0 record in regular season games played in Europe. They know how to win on this stage.
That's an important point. It's not just about talent. It's about adapting to a new environment, a different routine. The Giants have shown they can do that. The question is, can the Panthers match that adaptability? They won their only game in London, so they've tasted success in Europe. But this is a different beast altogether.
And the Panthers have a lot riding on this game. They're trying to rebuild, establish a new identity, and a win against a team like the Giants in this kind of atmosphere would be a huge statement.
You're right. It's not just about the win itself. It's about the message it sends. A win here could be a turning point for the Panthers, proof that they're on the right track. But a loss, especially a decisive one, could set them back, raise more questions than answers.
Absolutely. This game had all the makings of a classic high-stakes personal narratives and the unique backdrop of Germany. It's more than just a game. It's a story waiting to be written.
And we can't wait to see how it unfolds. Who steps up, who falters, and ultimately who walks away victorious in Germany. This is why we love football. The unpredictability, the drama, the human element, it's all there in this matchup. It's a chess match, really.
Yeah.
Both coaches trying to exploit the other's weaknesses, and Panthers' offensive line is definitely a point of vulnerability. They've struggled with pass protection, and the Giants have a weapon in Brian Burns who can exploit that.
Exactly. Burns has been a nightmare for opposing quarterbacks, and you have to wonder how the Panthers will try to contain him. Will they double-team him, use a chip block? Or will they try to get the ball out quickly and avoid the pressure altogether?
Those are all options, but each one comes with its own risks.
Yeah.
If they double-team Burns, it leaves other Giants pass rushers with one-on-one matchups. If they chip him, it slows down their own routes and limits their offensive options. And getting the ball out quickly might work against a standard pass rush, but Burns is known for his speed and agility. He can disrupt plays even when he doesn't get a sack.
It's a real dilemma for the Panthers, and it'll be interesting to see how their offensive coordinator approaches it. They've got a young quarterback in Bryce Young who's still finding his feet in the NFL, and they can't afford to let him get rattled by constant pressure.
No doubt, a confident quarterback is a dangerous quarterback, and the Panthers need Young to be confident if they want to have a chance in this game. But confidence comes from experience, from knowing you can handle the pressure. And that's what this game will test for Young. His ability to handle the heat, make quick decisions, and deliver accurate throws under duress.
On the other side of the ball, the Giants will have their hands full with Chuba Hubbard, who just signed a 4-year extension with the Panthers. He's a workhorse back, and with the potential addition of Jonathan Brooks, the Panthers could have a very potent rushing attack.
It's a double-edged sword for the Giants. If they focus too much on stopping the run, it opens up opportunities for play-action passes and deep shots down the field. But if they don't respect the run, Hubbard and Brooks can grind out yards and control the clock, keeping the Giants' offense off the field.
So it's a balancing act for the Giants' defense. They need to find a way to shut down the run without leaving themselves vulnerable to the pass. And that's where their defensive coordinator will need to be creative. He'll need to come up with schemes that can contain both the run and the pass while also trying to generate pressure on Bryce Young.
Absolutely. And it's not just about the schemes, it's about the execution. The Giants' defenders need to be disciplined, they need to stick to their assignments, and they need to tackle well. If they miss tackles, it can turn a short gain into a big play, and that can shift the momentum of the game.
It's all about those small details, isn't it? The missed tackles, the blown assignments, the penalties. Those can be the difference between winning and losing. And in a game with this much at stake, with all the storylines and personal connections, you can bet both teams will be laser-focused on avoiding those mistakes.
You hit the nail on the head. This is a game where every play matters. Every possession is crucial. And it's not just about the players on the field. It's about the coaches, the trainers, the support staff. Everyone plays a role in determining the outcome.
And let's not forget the fans. The atmosphere in that stadium in Germany is going to be electric. You've got Giants fans who have traveled across the ocean to support their team. You've got Panthers fans who are eager to see their team make a statement. And you've got German fans who are just excited to see NFL football in their own backyard.
It's going to be a melting pot of passion and excitement, and you can bet the players will feed off that energy. These international games always have a special vibe to them, and I think this one will be no different.
I can't wait to see it. This game has all the ingredients of a classic. A young quarterback looking to prove himself, a veteran quarterback facing his hometown team, a revenge game, a homecoming, and two teams with a lot to play for. It's going to be a battle, and it's going to be fun to watch.
Absolutely. And it's not just about the entertainment value. It's about the stories that will unfold, the moments that will be etched in memory, the impact it will have on the rest of the season. This is why we love football. It's more than just a game. It's a tapestry of human drama, athleticism, and strategy, all woven together into a spectacle that captivates the world. And that's what makes this game in Germany so compelling. It's not just about the X's and O's. It's about the human element, the emotions, the motivations, the personal journeys all playing out on this international stage.
It's almost poetic, isn't it? It makes you realize that these players are more than just athletes. They're sons, brothers, fathers, friends.
Right.
They carry their lives with them onto the field.
Yeah.
And those lives, those experiences, they shape how they play, how they react, how they compete.
It's a powerful reminder that even in a sport as physically demanding as football, the mental game is just as important. The ability to stay focused, to block out distractions, to channel emotions. Those are the things that can make the difference between a good player and a great one.
And speaking of great players, let's circle back to Daniel Jones. He's had a resurgence this year, playing with confidence and poise.
Oh, yeah.
But this game against his hometown team, the team he grew up rooting for, it's a whole different kind of test.
It's a psychological battle, no doubt. Will he be able to treat this like any other game, or will the emotions get the better of him? Will he press too hard, try to do too much, or will he rise to the occasion fueled by the energy of the moment?
And then you have Brian Burns on the other side, hungry to prove the Panthers wrong for trading him. He's been a disruptive force for the Giants' defense. But how will he handle the pressure of this game? Will he be able to channel his emotions into a dominant performance, or will he let the moment get to him?
These are the questions that keep us glued to the screen, aren't they? It's the unpredictability, the human drama, the clash of wills. That's what makes football so captivating.
Exactly. And this game in Germany, with its unique backdrop, its international flavor, it amplifies all of that. It's a stage where legends can be made, where underdogs can shock the world.
And that's what we'll be watching for. Those moments of brilliance, those unexpected twists, those displays of heart and determination that leave us breathless.
This deep dive has been a real eye-opener. It's amazing how much goes on beneath the surface of a game. All the stories, all the emotions, all the factors that contribute to the final outcome.
It's a reminder that football is more than just a sport. It's a reflection of life itself, with its triumphs and setbacks, its moments of joy and despair.
Well said. We can't wait to see how this chapter unfolds in Germany.
Me neither. This is one for the history books, that's for sure.
Goodbye, and see you in the next video.